Cruising. Sometimes you can get stuck for weeks making repairs to your yacht. This week, finally we're departing Port Moselle and we're off exploring a very cool tropical island. That's so cool. Okay, so we got the forestay back, which is awesome, and what we're doing is just adjusting the bearings that are on the forestay line itself, and then we're going to put it back in the foil and hoik it up the mast. Hooray!
Okay, so you can see the bearings are just a little bit of Teflon with a special fitting on it that locks onto the cable, and that pretty much just holds the wire into the centre of the foil and creates a little bit less friction when you're pulling it in.
Darren's just greasing up the old sleeve, and when you do this, remember that you should mark which way up that should go so you don't get grease everywhere when you try and put it back together and line up the old rivet holes. We'd been without a furler for 5 weeks, and we were so happy that today we could now put the new forestay back on to complete our furler repair. Darren's just having to make a few slight modifications to the fittings that we got back from the riggers, and it's because it's all in European numbers, so the sizes are all European sizes, and yeah, they don't fit the Aussie sizes, so we're sort of having to rejig our rig. That's okay, we're getting it sorted though. With the swage now the right size, we could feed the forestay up into the foil. Okay, so that's it. We are ready to put the furler on. Almost ready to go sailing. I try, and then I mess it up. That's the story of my life. So Darren has just up the mast and he's just attaching the saddle, and then he'll hook the furler up at the top.
Ready to sail, baby.
Yeah. It was a productive day and we were finally ready to get out exploring the reefs outside Noumea.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah. High five. Woo-hoo.
Happy camper today.
Yeah, man.
Although we've got to pay for it yet. That might be a bit funnier. Anyway, it's all pretty good. We're a runner.
Yeah, baby.
Excellent.
Well, good morning. Corker morning this morning. And we're just coming out of Mato Reef, sliding on out just with our mainsail out. It's one of my favourite ways to come out of an anchorage. No motor, just under sail. Such a peaceful way to leave. Anyway, we're heading off to a place called Ilot Ua. We've been told that it's got some great snorkeling, some beautiful reef life, so we're going to go and have an explore. And we're expecting about 20 knots, 15 to 20 knots of breeze, so it should be a nice hike over there. And then hopefully tomorrow the wind is going to drop out and it's just going to be primo. Rightio, let's put the headsail out and see if we can crank her up.
We can float along the water from the rivers to the sea, go and drift away with the tide.
We're set down, baby.
We could sweat off through the summer and the winter we could freeze. I'll be there through it all at your side. So go on, lead the way, I won't be far behind. I'll be right next to you. I'll be right next to you.
doing getting our new camera wet?
I swamped the camera. I was up there on the bow and I was taking that footage and I just got completely covered from all the way down my side. And there's massive wave and the whole camera just got completely swamped, so I hope the camera lives. That was really good footage. Thank you, Katie.
I'm not sure.
You're incredible.
I'm excited for our future and all the days along the way. I'm ready for the change and now to do. We'll be out there together through the shine and through the shade, through the good and the bad times too. So go on, lead the way. I won't be far.
We're just coming into our anchorage and it's looking pretty beautiful, I have to say. Woohoo!
I'll be right next to you. I'll be right next to you. Anywhere you're going to school, I'll be right next to you.
Now that we were out in clear water, it was time to clean the hull of barnacles and growth that slow us down and block up through hulls. So with Dazzle busy, I took a break from editing to suss out possible dive spots.
Excellent. Well, I know I am down to my last 2 coconuts. We're going to have to go on another hunt, that's for sure. Anyway, they're really worth getting, these guys. I love them.
I'll make some coconut milk and make a curry. There's a yummy bud.
Oh, yeah. And pretty good coconut, this stuff.
Like mother's milk.
Mother's milk, all right.
That's what's living over your boat, people. So good. How's the day? Like, we're out here in New Caledonia on this beautiful islet. It's just right behind us. We've got no internet, no cell phone, no contact with anyone else.
Got no coconut trees neither.
We're almost out of coconut. We're going to have to go coconut hunting. What we did have was a beautiful long white beach to explore on a tiny tropical island. Sand dollars! Look! Sand dollars! Do you guys want to know what sand dollars are? They're so pretty. Look at this design. It's a starfish. And they're a sign of good luck. Woohoo, baby! How pretty! That's pretty groovy. Someone's used lots of branches and twigs and bits of seaweed from the environment and built a little nest to have their little bubbers on. That's really cool. Anyway, we'll leave them be. This is like Sand Dollar Beach. I found lots of sand dollars. And you can see where there's been some little sea snakes crawling up on the sand. So maybe we'll see one. It's really pretty here. What do you reckon?
That's fantastic.
It's the first really white beach we've been on for
Quite a while.
6 months. so good.
Yeah, they're everywhere out here. Like nearly every little island out here, it's got a beautiful little beach.
White beach, and the sand is like silica soft.
Yeah, it's magic, isn't it?
Yeah. How lucky are we? We're so glad we made the trip out here.
Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it?
You guys can experience this too. Just get on a boat and come on out.
Yeah.
Further along, Darren had spotted something pretty cool. It was a banded sea crate. New Caledonian sea snakes are relatives of cobras, mambas, and Australia's tiger and taipans. Typically quite shy, their venom does pack a punch, being stronger than that of a rattlesnake. Although with tiny mouths, it'd be pretty hard for them to bite something as large as us, so their prey typically consists of small fish, crabs, and squid. It was too early for mating season, so we figured this guy had just eaten and was seeking a place to rest and digest. I was intrigued to spot this Clark's anemone fish, guarding his home amongst the coral. The anemones themselves are vibrant in colour and make a symbiotic home for the peculiar clownfish, who hides in the anemone and happily cleans its tendrils in return for its home. Well, good morning. How beautiful is this place? It's so peaceful here. The water is absolutely tranquil. It's beautiful. We've really been able to sort of let our guard down and just really hook into the environment and enjoy the environment here. Absolutely gorgeous. I feel so lucky to be able to come out to these places. Everywhere you visit just makes you feel more and more special, more and more connected with nature and so deeply connected with yourself. It's kind of like you're spiritually connecting in a higher realm or a different source. It's so special. And this is what we love about cruising. That you can come to these places and they take you to a completely different sphere. It's just magic. You can really it just washes everything away, all this stresses, everything just becomes so insignificant to yeah. Out here you're so deeply connected with nature, with the colour, like the turquoise water that I'm looking at. It's just so relaxing for the mind. It's so soothing for the body. And the white sandy beaches and walking on the island and listening to the birds and being underwater and seeing the fish in their environment. Just floating is just such a beautiful feeling. Floating on turquoise waters. I just really hope that you get to experience this at least 100 times in your life. It's so good for the soul. Back on the island and we found an old bonfire, so we fiddled around stoking it up should other cruisers happen to come along. Look, I found this pumice stone on the beach. It's really light. It's almost like volcanic rock. And anyway, it's great for the feet. So I'm just gonna have a bit of a day spa.
Oh yeah.
Walking on the sand is really good for your feet, but sometimes you just need to clean them up a little bit. We've been wearing shoes a bit lately, which is quite unusual for us. So yeah, it's good to get them cleaned up, get your feet cleaned up. I think we might have spotted a little osprey nest, so we're going to go and have a wee bo peep. It's so beautiful out here.
It's magical.
This could be your life too, you know. You could be out here exploring these wonderful islands too. Ah, it's so beautiful, babe. Look at that blue.
Oh no, it's pretty intense, isn't it?
Yeah. Wow. How special was that?
No, they're pretty cool.
2 little osprey eggs. That's so cool. We hope you enjoyed spending a few days with us on a tropical getaway. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and drop us a comment. Remember to hit the notification bell when you subscribe, because we don't want you to miss out on our next video. If you'd like to support our work on a closer level, consider becoming a patron of our channel by joining our Salty Shipmate crew. Thanks again. See you next time.